And Rising Kings and Queens, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, be able to take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly collective update, so not collective, but it's a weekly update that ranges from the 6th through the 12th. Okay, today through Saturday. After you listen to the announcements, please feel free to utilize the timestamps in the comment section, and it'll allow you to pop directly over to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Knowing your chart is essential, guys, to predictions. If you need your chart analyzed or you need a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Messenger, or you can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Remember, there will be no newsletter this month. However, Mental Chatter Musings is hosting a book giveaway. We will be featuring select authors all month and even giving away some of their reads. So please stay posted to my Facebook page, author E-Ray Taronic. This week, we celebrate romantic suspense author Danielle Allen. We will be gifting a special reader an autographed copy of her literary masterpiece, The Cask, which is adapted from Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado. So stay tuned for the sneak peeks that are coming up on my page. Now, in addition to that, Diamond's World welcomes a couple of authors to the stage as well on Clubhouse. On Tuesday, June the 8th at 7 p.m., Diane will be getting up close and personal with author Aubrey Penn. And then on Thursday, June the 10th, Radiah Hubbard will actually be chatting it up about urban reviews, which is actually she is the co-founder of, as well as the virtual Midwest Book Festival, which is taking place on June the 12th. So please stop by Diamond's World on Clubhouse this week, Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get the literary tea. Now, don't forget, on Friday, you can also check out Freestyle Friday in the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting. Authors will be given a title or a subject according to the ladies of ICU Readings choosing to base their impromptu freestyles off of. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook, okay? Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. We're going to try to do all the air signs in one video, okay? The sun is in the sign of Gemini, an air sign, along with Mercury, which is retrograde, and the North Node, forging you to your highest aspirations in whatever it means for you. At the same time, we have a solar eclipse promising to add something positive to our lives. And then a Mars transit into Leo, shifting our challenges and our efforts into another sector of life. So let's look at what this all means for each sign. If you have any placements within 3 degrees, more or less than the degree that I mentioned, these energies will affect you more strongly, okay? So the closer you are to the degree aspected, the more powerfully the transit will impact you. Impact your life. Let's start off with Gemini. Do I have my pencil here? Thank God. All right. We're starting off at 3:39 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Today is the 6th of June, and the sun is in your sector of self-identity, first impressions. Okay, so if you have any placements between 13 and 19 degrees, this will impact you heavier, but it'll impact you anyway, especially if you're a Gemini. Now, accidents are very possible, okay? Please, today especially, be careful, okay? If you have a Pisces or Virgo placement, you need to be careful there as well, because those are the areas that Gemini squares. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I wouldn't worry too much because Jupiter is there. So you have the friction in career, but I don't foresee anything happening in career with you today. Okay, you're good with that. Now, on the other end, in home and family, that's where you kind of need to watch out, okay? Now, if you're walking around. You want to pay attention because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get agitated with a person in home or family because they're nitpicking you or criticizing you, and then you up and say the wrong thing and you hurt their feelings, or it turns into an argument or gets even worse. Okay. The Gemini is indicative of the nervous system, breathing issues, smoking related issues. So be mindful of that. Your nervous system, be mindful of your breathing and stuff like that. Don't overdo it with the smoking and things like that. Also control your knee-jerk reactions. If you don't have your nicotine in your system, don't go off on somebody in home and family because you're agitated. Okay. Today, you want to be mindful of that, Gemini. Now, on June the 7th, tomorrow, Gemini is at 17 degrees. It's a day to focus on what really matters as far as your image and your identity and your first impressions. What needs to be done on a scale of importance? Okay, that's rising you towards your highest aspirations. It's not a day to waste your time or your ideas or to have your goals scattered about. You are looking for the best results today. Okay, if it doesn't matter to you, then don't pay any attention to it. On to the next objective. Hurt feelings or not, you have to do what's best for you, Gemini. Okay, because it's about your image. Get things in line on that day. Whatever is important to you, whether it's career, home and family, any issues you're having as far as your image in any sector, you need to tackle those and handle those, okay? Now, on the 8th in Gemini, the sun is in Gemini at 18 degrees. That's the day for you to be mindful that you're using the blessings that you receive on that day, on the 8th, I think that's Tuesday, to your optimum advantage, because as quickly as it comes in, it could be gone. So if you get a blessing or some help within speaking your truth, what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, through a creative endeavor, okay, you want to take advantage of that. Okay, if you get communication coming in from a friend assisting you in any manner, someone within your community assisting you, bringing an opportunity to you, a neighbor, a coworker, a sibling, or I wouldn't say a coworker, I would more so say someone within your networks of people, or a neighbor, someone in the community, a sibling or something like that, most likely. But I mean, they could be a friend also. If you have that, you're going to have that assistance aspecting. If it comes in, grab hold to it, okay? And take that opportunity, because as quickly as it comes, it could leave. Even if it's a friend bringing it to you through a social group. If they offer you something, hey, I'm offering you a chance to speak your truth on this day, blah, blah, blah. Can you do it? Hurry up and find out if you can do it so you can take that opportunity, because it'll go to the next person, okay? You want to watch out for that on Tuesday. Now, on Wednesday, the 9th, I believe that's Wednesday, the 9th, Gemini is at 19 degrees, okay? Remember, look at the degrees. If it's between 16 and I would say 22 degrees, then this will affect you more so. You need to have your wits about you and use your intuition, okay? If you know though there are those who mean you no good, then don't tell them about the good that's aspecting you, okay? There's someone lurking in the shadows, bad-mouthing your accomplishments on that day. Okay. They may not want what you have. They might just not want you to have it. Okay. Someone is intent on causing some type of chaos or headache on that day. And it's someone in career, or it's someone in home and family. If it's someone in career, you're fine. You have luck there, aspecting, sprinkling luck on the situation. So you'll be cool, at least up through the end of July, because that's when Jupiter moves out of Pisces. But the one you have in home and family, you got some issues going on with somebody in home and family that you need to fix up. You need to figure out, you need to work on it, whether they are nitpicking you, whether they're lying to you, whether they're criticizing you. Something is going on with a relationship in home and family on that day, and you need to get that rectified, okay? I'm assuming if it's someone in home and family, that's going to be important, Yeah, it's a relationship you harbor within home and family. They might either have lower vibrational tendencies or be insecure, or they might feel that you are insecure. But it could be very likely that they're feeling, that they're feeling low vibe, or they're feeling insecure about something. So you want to work on that. Okay. You want to get with that person and see exactly what is going on with that relationship that you harbor. And that's on the 9th. Now, on the 10th, the new moon solar eclipse is at 19 degrees Gemini. This is on the same, this is, around about the same time. This is the next day. Your discretion and keen eye as to your atmosphere helps you to achieve success. Watch your step as others may be looking to knock you off your perch. Some could be slandering your name or causing you strife behind the scenes. Okay. For the next couple of weeks, it's going to be strong. So you want to pay attention, whether that person is in career, which I wouldn't really worry about, even if they are, because you have luck there. But in home and family, that's where it's really aspecting. You gotta fix up that relationship in home and family, because you have so much good coming to you now in the area of image, self-impression. So you want to go with it. Okay. You gotta work, you gotta do what you gotta do. But remember, like last month, we eclipsed something out of the area of your relationships, of your open enemies. Okay. Something left, or something was eclipsed out. Maybe even a toxic relationship, or a change in a relationship, trying to take the toxicity out of it, So now with this new moon aspecting your area of image and self, is bringing you goodness, it's bringing you blessings, and your blessings are in romance, creative endeavors, and with your children. Okay. You also have blessings with what you think, what you preach, education and skills. But that's something, that blessing is going to be something you've been working on. Okay. That's something you've worked hard for. So you deserve that blessing coming into you. Okay. Now, assistance with communication is coming in also under the new moon, under that 2-week moon cycle. You have assistance coming in through those around you, through community, through siblings, through your neighbors, your networks of people. You also have assistance through friends coming in, relationships healing, goals being accomplished through friends in social groups. Okay. You have that boon to look for. All you have to do is make sure you get stuff straight in home and family. Okay. Dealing with whatever you have to deal with there. Now, let's see, as far as, and it's a certain relationship in home and family that's aspecting that issue. Okay. You got to work that out. Now, as far as the next day on the 11th, if you've been anxious about a goal that you've been trying to accomplish, you might get word on that day that eases your fears. Okay. Loyal friends, someone higher up or in a position of power is a boon to you on that day. They're helping you, and you could definitely get word as to that coming in, especially if you have any aspects between 17 and 23 degrees Gemini. Okay. Now, let's see. Also on the 11th, though, at the same time that you're getting that good news in, you're going to get some challenges coming your way. All right. And the challenges are moving into your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, your community, and things like that. Okay. So you're going to have somebody there talking crap about you. Okay. Somebody at work, or where you are of service to others, or it could even get bad news about health during that time. That's where the friction is aspected. You could get bad news about the health of a pet or your health, and you'll have to work on that. Or it could also be a sibling's health as well. You could also get challenging communication from work, okay, through a coworker, or you can have coworkers talking crap about you behind the scenes. It would shock you to find out who's undercover talking crap, because Uranus is there. So it's going to throw you off guard or catch you by surprise. But at the same time, it is what it is. You already know that that's going to be aspecting. It's going to be aspecting all the way in up and through July. But the thing is that Venus is going to come there on the 27th of June, and it's going to ease some of that. Okay. So it'll help you out. But until the 27th, like starting on June the 11th, until the 27th, you want to be careful, okay? Be careful with your driving to work as well. When you're driving back and forth to work, you're commuting, You could get into an argument with somebody. You could also get into an accident. So you want to be careful. You want to make sure that you're driving, your tags are right, you got your insurance and everything, because you don't want to get into an accident and surprise, poof, get pulled over or get put in jail or something because you don't have your stuff right. So be careful when you are traveling back and forth to work. Okay. And be careful of what you tell people at work and how you're talking to people, because you have people, just near and far aspecting you with friction as to that area. People just running their mouth for no reason at all because they just don't have nothing better to do. It's just how it is. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate, but that's just how people are. I'm sorry. But on that day, on the 11th, you may have to deal with a tyrant or someone just bringing challenges your way. And those challenges are with communication. They are with siblings. They are with your neighbors, with community around you, with people you work with, and people you might encounter during your daily routines. Okay. So just be cool. Okay. Be cool. Now on the 12th, oh, you know what? I didn't even pull any cards for you. Let's see what they have to say to me. On the 12th, that's the last day. That's Sunday. The sun is at 21 degrees. Okay, that's the day you want to work on your craft. That's the day you want to turn the radio on. That's the day you want to really be, delving into one of your hobbies or your creative activities. Okay, because it's a nice day for that. Now, as far as these, I'm trying to see what the cards want to tell me. You've been working really hard, Gemini, on something. Not only have you been working hard on balancing your pentacles, okay, you've been working hard on something else too. I don't know. Let me check to make sure it's not. All right. Now, you have new friends that are on the way, that are coming in for good times and things like that. But you want to watch out for short-lived romances, temporary good times. Okay? Now, I'm going to say this. If you're married and you're in a relationship, you have that aspecting where you can have a temporary good time or a short-lived relationship. You might want to be careful of that. Okay, that might be something that the person at home and family is picking up on, and then that's why they might be criticizing you. It could also have to do with money. They might feel like you're spending too much money. You need to balance your pentacles. But your thing is you're trying to steady yourself at the top of a hill. You're looking for a win, in a situation. So you might not be looking at everything. You're just trying to win. You're trying to overcome a challenge with perseverance and strength. And you will. The chances are very, very, likely that you will overcome that challenge. Okay. But I want you to be mindful of those things that I spoke to you about here. Okay. Let me make sure they don't want to. Okay. Yeah. Just making sure they don't want to tell me anything else as far as what you're aspecting. The last thing that the spirits want to tell you is to remain grounded. You also may have someone come in to you that is, that's a businesswoman or a provider, but it's basically a positive card predicting success for you, happiness, and it's coming to you because you are a mature, grounded person. Okay, so that could be a mature, grounded person coming to you, advising you on how to be practical and to use the abundance coming to you, or this could just be you being practical and using your and being mature in a situation, and it's making you the Queen of Pentacles, which is very successful in your business endeavors and money-making ideas. Okay? All right. Let's move along to the sign of Libra. Okay. Let's do Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. 1910. Libra. Okay, let me get this pencil. I'm sorry. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right. We're starting at 1910. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Today is June the 6th, okay? And with it being June the 6th, the sun is at Gemini at 16 degrees. And that's an area you trine anyway. That's one of your areas that work well for you because it's your area of education, skills, what you think, what you preach, things like that. Okay, that's that area for you. So that being said, if you have any placements between 13 and 19 degrees, this transit will hit you harder. Okay, this is the area of blessings for you, so I don't really foresee anything too bad happening. You should be able to smooth anything over. Now, please be mindful of your actions this week, even today, especially. Okay, accidents are very possible, especially for those who square this angle. Like if you have any placements in Pisces or Virgo, the placements you have in Pisces, I wouldn't worry about too much because that's work, health, daily routines. But the placements you have in Virgo is going to be your secret sacrifice and solitude. You need to watch it behind the scenes. Okay, don't be gossiping about people. Don't criticize people and gossip about others. Because it'll turn back around to bite you. Okay. And there could be people gossiping about you, in your community, in your neighborhood, a neighbor, a sibling, or someone within your networks of people. Don't let them get to you today. Okay. If that's what's going on, control your knee-jerk reactions. Gemini is indicative of the nervous system, breathing issues, smoking related issues. Don't allow yourself to get agitated. Okay. All right. Stay cool, especially if you haven't gotten your fix, your nicotine fix. Mind your manners. Now on June the 7th, Monday, Gemini is at 17 degrees. It's a day to focus on what really matters to you as far as your education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Label things on a scale of importance. Okay. It's not a day to be wasteful of your time. It's not a day to be wasteful of your ideas. You don't want your goals to be scattered. You're looking for the best results today. Okay. If it doesn't matter to you, then don't worry about it. Move on to the next objective, hurt feelings or not. Okay. But that's an important day that you need to focus on your education and skills, what you think, what you preach, put that out there. That's a focus. In addition to that, let's see, if you are, now this is what I was talking about on a scale of importance. You have relationship opportunities aspecting you through friends, goals, and social groups. So you have friends willing to help you accomplish goals. Maybe that's something you need to be looking at, your goals on that day, and put in and label them in order of importance as to how you want them to come to you. Okay. On the 8th, Gemini, the sun is in Gemini at 18 degrees. You need to be mindful of the blessings coming to you on that day, on the 8th, and use them to your optimum advantage. Okay. Because as quickly as you get something coming in, it could be gone. Okay. And this is going to be in the area of what you think, what you preach, your education and skills. Okay. Your blessings are as to your image. Okay. They're as to your image, and your blessings are also coming through romance, creative endeavors, and children. If you have an opportunity to speak your truth within a creative endeavor or within a creative atmosphere, you want to go ahead and do that, because as quickly as that opportunity comes in, that opportunity could be gone. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that. Don't misuse your blessings. Even with a lover, if you have a chance to communicate, you might have an opportunity to communicate with your lover then, or a child then. Take that opportunity to go ahead and express what you need to express then, because they might not be as open and receptive later. Okay. Now that's on the 8th. On the 9th, Gemini is at 19 degrees. You have your wits about you on that day. Use your intuition on that day. If you know there are those who mean you no good, then you need to tell them, not tell them of your accomplishments. Okay. They might not want what you have, but they might not just want you to have it. Okay. Someone is definitely intent on causing some chaos on that day. And because it jumps off the solar eclipse, the energies could last for a couple of weeks. Now, as I've been shuffling, I've been pulling some cards for you, and I want to kind of tell you, what they're about. You're going to get some abundance coming in. Okay. Sorry about that. You're going to get some abundance coming in. It's going to make you feel like the Empress. Okay. So you're going to have that coming into you, and it might be something you're waiting for. It might be something where you were, rejecting other things that were coming your way. Okay. Because you may have been reevaluating things, contemplating some things, and saying no to other, how can I say this? Saying no to other opportunities and things that are coming your way because you want what you want. You know, you want what you want. Okay. And you're saying no to other things. Now, you need to make sure that you're taking advantage of the opportunities that are aspecting you and coming your way, especially the opportunities through creative endeavors. Okay. Because you've worked for these, you deserve these. Now, another thing I'm seeing is you're holding yourself in a self-imposed prison in some aspect or in some way for some reason. And it could have to do with your education and skills, what you think and what you preach. You are maybe not speaking your truth as much as you can. You're holding back something, and you're holding it back because you feel like you can't, but you can. You don't have to hold it back. You can take these bandages off easily. These whatever that is, that weak cloth that's holding her, you can take those off and take the blindfold off and walk over those puddles that you might be scared with the blindfold on, thinking it's a river or a lake. It's only a puddle. You can walk over that. Don't hold yourself in a self-imposed prison and think you just have to stay boxed into where you are. Okay, because you don't have to do that. Another card that I was getting off of you is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so with this boredom that you've been feeling, you may have been maybe feeling boredom in a relationship and things like that. And you're wanting to have a good time. You're wanting to, be social. You're going to have friends coming in. You're also going to have opportunities for romance and things like that coming in. Okay. But this looks like a quick, short-lived time. So I'm not going to say, what I want to say is you could have a good time with, feeling like the Empress. You could have a good time with your significant other, and it might just be short-lived. You might just have a quick night of fun out, but you also could be feeling the monotony in your relationship and decide to have a fling. You want to watch out for that. Okay, Libra. All right. If you're married and you want to keep your relationship, keep your legs closed unless it's just for your husband. Okay, you want to watch out for that. And I'm just saying that because those are the cards that Spirit pulled out for you. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. Now, on the 9th, I think we were just talking about you not being wasteful, but on the 9th, you want to keep your wits about you. That's when Gemini is at 19 degrees. I was talking about someone lurking in the shadows. Someone means good. If someone means good, then you want to go ahead and stay away from them because somebody is trying to cause some type of chaos for you. And they could very well be doing it behind the scenes, criticizing you. And it's somebody you work with. It's somebody you work with during your daily routines. It's somebody who opposes your philosophy about the way you go about living life. They're criticizing you behind the scenes. They're gossiping and telling secrets. At work, if they're doing that about you, you're okay. You don't have to worry about that. I got to get these cards that fell because you have Jupiter there. But as far as just behind the scenes, somebody criticizing you, they are really, really criticizing you. And you want to watch out for that. Don't stay in that negative energy. I also got the Strength card for you to be strong. Okay, these fell out. During this time, you're going to need to be strong. Okay. Now, the other card that came out is the Three of Swords. Okay. And you already know the Three of Swords is it could be about lying, deceit, a cheating relationship, heartbreak, sorrow, rejection, grief. It's a time to address a painful situation. Like I said, it could indicate sorrow or heartbreak, the loss of a relationship or an ideal. Okay, if you want to go out and have that good time, then that's what you're going to get. Or you could already be going through this. This could be somebody did this to you in the past, because Mercury is in Gemini and it's retrograde. So it could be talking about a cheating situation in the past that's affecting your situation now. Okay. So Only you really know what you're going through. So if you're the person that's doing that, knock it off. If it's your significant other that's doing this, then I'm sorry. It looks like it could be in the past just because Mercury is retrograde. So, you're going to have to put that hard work into rebuilding your relationship if you really want it. Okay. All right. So, let's move along to the 10th. On the 10th, the new moon solar eclipse is at 19 degrees Gemini. Your discretion and keen eye as to your atmosphere helps you to achieve success. You want to watch your step, as many others might be looking to knock you off your perch. Someone is slandering your name and causing you strife behind the scenes, criticizing you for the next couple of weeks strongly. So pay attention. If you have any aspects between 16 and 22 degrees Gemini, this will affect you heavier. Okay, remember last month during the lunar eclipse, it ushered something out of your life in the area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. It changed something, okay? It took something out, brought something else in, or something like that in some type of way. Now with the solar eclipse, something is going to be ushered in to your area of education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Something new is being ushered in. Something is going to change about that area. Your blessings as to that area are in your image, and they're in romance, creative endeavors, and children. Something your children do, okay, or something you say to your children helps your image. Something about your children. Something about your lover, okay, helps you. Something about your lover helps your image, or something you say to your lover or your child helps or brings you a blessing or assists you in working through some type of trials or tribulations. Okay. A creative endeavor for you to speak your truth and reach out to a long distance, reach out to people far away from you, like, different avenues, Facebook, TikTok, Clubhouse, all those little things. You have blessings there, aspecting with creative projects. So use that to your boon. This is a new moon solar eclipse. It's time for you to do something new. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to usher in the new. This is an eclipse. So it is eclipsing something in. It's changing something for us all in the area of